This thing in his shop for a while. We used to ride it back in the day, and back when I was a noob. Back when he was a noob, so just a few weeks ago. And then he parked it, and it basically sat there for what? Probably since before the Razor, before the Can-Am, or during the Can-Am. So
4, 5 years ago?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago. So everything's missing out of it because he tried to fix it, and this is as far as he made it. This was at his house, so got to finish it up. Got to flush oils. Doesn't even roll right now because I think the brakes are completely locked up in the rear. Do a fluid change, new battery, re-snorkel it, and that's about it. Well, and of course you got to find some tires and wheels and stuff, which he's working on. But it's already got the 2-inch lift, the disc brakes, a uni filter, the grips. I think that's about it. I mean, because he just, yeah, like I said, it's a Honda, so he wants it to compete with this thing. All right, so getting started on it, and goodbye, old vent lines. I got the old carburetor all apart. We did order a new one though, because usually these things just do not last, obviously, when they've been sitting in dirt, which this one's just varnished, but overall, I mean, all the jets and everything look pretty decent, but it would need a new gasket set, and so you might as well just get a new carburetor. I got all the old silicone and everything off of this. I mean, I haven't cleaned it up yet. I just peeled it all off. Gonna silicone up all the boots on this tonight. All the vent lines got cut out of there, and the old Snorkel. Got the brake lines off, put in a new battery with just checking his electrical connections. Like you said, or like I said before, when it would not start or roll, obviously, because this is his brake on this side. His whole brake shoes aren't even on there. That's his brake shoes right there, or pads. I guess it's, I mean, that's a pad. So I guess it just completely locked up. I don't really know why. Usually this stuff helps lubricate it, but not this one. So I gotta gut this and probably shave down this brake drum, and we'll just run that all open and everything, because it's obviously not gonna have it anymore. I'm gonna do away with the brake lines. The foot pedal up there is completely stuck down. So yeah, that dirt came out of the battery tray that I've been pushing through the little hole. So yeah, but now it does turn, rotates. Well, I guess you can see it right there. Before it was completely locked up. So yeah, that's it for tonight.
It'll be. God, it's long as hell. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Not as bad as I thought.
It's not that bad. It's got a little bit, but it also hasn't been ran either.
No metal shavings.
Is there a washer?
No. I don't think so. I don't see it.
It's probably still up underneath there.
Now it's getting bad.
Alright, so here we are a couple of days later. Just going to make this real short just for an update. We got the wheel spacers in. Got a lot of stuff in so far. I'm not going to shave that down for this ride, because for this ride it's just in a week or so, and I just need to get this thing functional. Every part of it, and it's pretty torn down yet. I haven't started yet. But anyways, got a new 1.5 inch wheel spacers on. Got this thing, the brake drum just got it out. Got to change the rear diff fluid in that. Run the vent lines on this thing. Got to flush the motor a few times. Cutting in the new Snorkel for it. It's going to be 1.5 inch. Well, actually, I'll show it over there. New axle for the front left. And this condition it is in right now. Here's all of his new parts. He's got a new front right axle, because that thing's been clicking on that bike for years. New filters to change out all of his oils a few times. A new uni filter. some coverall to clean it up, or this stuff to clean it up afterwards. And to go along with that, Kevin also got a 12-inch light bar for the front. And then with his exhaust over there, said he wanted an exhaust snorkel. I said, all right, we'll run by the store and get one. He brings me back this thing. I don't know, whatever, we're not gonna use it. I gotta go get one. At least, they said this was 1.5 inches, which, I mean, it does mic out, but we're not gonna run that. We're gonna kind of do the same setup on mine. We're gonna run the FO4 on it, but what's nice about the Rancher 350 is that it just clamps on, the exhaust just clamps on, so we'll be able to unclamp it and then pretty well just weld that straight to it. Got all new vent lines for the Snorkel. This is just some, what is it, 3/16 ID vacuum line. Got a new carburetor for it. I'm not going to go into it yet just because I don't know what it needs, but I'm sure it's going to need probably one up on the main jet, drill out the slide and the notch down. This is a pretty cheap carburetor because even the choke does not work with what's on there, so I just silicone the top of it. Still got the spring and the pin all the way down in there for the choke. And also this little metal cap right here wasn't even seated properly, like I had to hit it down there straight and even. Yeah, so, but anyways, I got this all done and re-siliconed. Everything was scratched down and in the grooves and stuff, whatever. Got a new drain there because it was missing that. Siliconed up those little dowels there. So we're gonna start snorkeling. A lot of people want to know what I snorkel my stuff with. This is the fitting. It's just, you can fit a 1.5 inch straight end into that, and then I think it's 1.25, and then that will just slip into the boot just like that. What I do before I stick the bar fitting in there is I put silicone all the way around, you know, the lip right here, and then when you push it in flush, it'll squirt out, and then it's going to create a nice seal, and then you still put your hose clamp on that. So, and pretty much out of every Honda, you just know it's a Street 45 and another Street 45. So when the airbox is sitting up, it's just going to come out just like that. Enough talking.